which current division leader in the NFL won't wind up winning the division? Do the Ravens win the division, Key?
I'll answer.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
scared
will.
to answer it. I just
They
don't
will.
believe what I say.
No, they will. They will, because I don't believe Cleveland. I believe Cleveland. They checked out.
Agreed.
I think they're getting ready to start getting U-Haul, Beacons, whoever do it down in the Cleveland area, start backing that thing up.
Tomlin will
getting ready for
compete, but they
Christmas.
don't have enough.
Mike Tomlin will compete and take it all the way down to the wire. Cincinnati will be right there to get into the playoffs, and Baltimore do what Baltimore is always done, winning in the end. I mean,
So yes, it's a yes for you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Are we going to start putting that kind of expectation on Cincinnati that they should win this division?
Well, I want to ask you
Like,
first, are the
they-
Ravens going to win, or is
I mean,
Cincinnati going to
Cincinnati should win the division.
win? Okay.
They should win the division with the talent that they have, considering the way the Browns are playing, considering the way we've seen the Steelers. Like, there's no
I agree
excuse
with
that
you,
Cincinnati
Jay.
should not win this division.
Jay, I agree with you, but you know what? And I think Joe Burrow is special. I like the Ravens because of what everyone just said about Lamar. In the end, in the NFL, it's almost not fair. Oh, the defense and this. It's turnover differential and who's your quarterback. Like, you can boil it down to that. Turnover, if you're +2 turnover differential, you're probably going to win unless the other team has a Lamar Jackson who loses his mind. Then you're going to lose anyway,
Man, they
right?
almost beat the Steelers in the end. He led them down and basically tied the game up if they didn't want to go for the 2. If Harbaugh would have just said, you know what, I don't care that my DBs are down. We're just going to play cover 3 and just see what happens. Everybody go to the third, and we'll see. And kick the field goal, they tie it up. But he said, you know what, my secondary's banged up. Oh, well, I got a lead in the division. I don't care about the first round bye right now. Bam.
Yeah, right decision, and it should have worked. Mark Andrews, as you said, run the route.
Yeah,
you win the game.
Even without the injuries to the DBs, I think the right decision right there is to go for it. Like,
Yeah.
you got 2 yards with Lamar Jackson as your quarterback. Like, that's the win that you're going for. But the Bengals have issues. Like, no one's perfect. Their offensive line, that's a problem. But I do think that they're probably the most talented team in the division right now. But they aren't the most well-coached team. They got better coaches in the
And
division.
they're
Not
ahead
the
of
most
schedule.
experienced,
They're
yeah.
ahead of schedule. Young, from a coaching standpoint as well as players, they still young and they're ahead of schedule.
I'm
because
just
of
looking at
talent.
the whole thing, though. Big Ben, beat up, Pittsburgh, like going through their issues. Like, it is set up for Cincinnati to be that team.
Well, I'll say one thing about Lamar, because I asked you earlier, can he be Superman enough to win the Super Bowl? First year, he makes the playoffs. He's the worst playoff quarterback I've ever seen in the first half. He's better in the second half. Next year, they make the playoffs. He plays much better in the playoffs, but they lose. Last year, make the playoffs. He won a playoff game playing better. This year, the expectation for Lamar Jackson to remain on course is to make the playoffs. No one's trying to hear his secondary's hurt, whatever. Make the playoffs.
No one's trying to hear that?
No,
Realistically?
No,
I'm
it's
glad-
Lamar.
Come on, man.
Win
I'm glad you
two-
said that,
Max.
Jay.
Like,
Not me.
I'm not
Win-
gonna stop moving the goal line for that.
I'm not. Oh, no.
Dude,
The goal
you know
line
how
for
special-
Lamar is
two-time Pro Bowler for Marlon
what did we
Humphrey.
say?
Do you
What
know
did we
how
say
good-
earlier?
What are
did
you
we-
talking about?
What did we say?
Key?
I said, why Nick over there laughing?
What did we say earlier
on,
about
man.
Dak when we were comparing him to Mahomes and Rodgers and Brady?
And here's what
You're
I'm gonna say.
But Dak's
expected
team is
to
mostly
make
healthy,
the
with the exception of
playoffs.
Zeke.
But
I
here's
had the same
Max,
expectation
as I
of
keep
Lamar.
telling you, I tell you all the time, stop moving the goalposts on this brother. This man,
I don't.
this man has gone to the playoffs every
You know, I'm a
single
basketball guy. You know what I meant.
every single year he's made the
Moving the
playoffs,
stands.
right?
Yep.
You're 100% correct. He's coming into the situation with a depleted team.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, he is a puppy. He's a don't tell me
Relatively, yeah, he's
and
like Joe
don't-
Burrow's age.
And don't tell me. Well, Patrick Mahomes was able to do it and get to the Super Bowl in his third. Don't do that. Because I could go to you and say, well, Peyton Manning, it took Peyton Manning 1,000
Hold
years
up.
to figure it out.
Y'all are painting me into a corner that I'm not in. I'm not.
fight your way out of it.
Okay, watch. If you say I'm moving the goalposts on Lamar Jackson, no, he is. When a guy continues to improve in the playoffs and every year shows you something more and more and more, then you go, okay, great. You weren't good in the first half, better in the second half. Next year, you were better. Next year, you won a playoff game. This year, I thought you were the MVP through a lot of this season,
absolutely.
right? And now you've shown me that you can beat the Chiefs and that you can win in the playoffs.
Yes.
So now, Lamar, I'm looking at, can he win 2 playoff
So if he
games?
doesn't win 2
Can he
playoff
win
games,
2?
if he
But he
doesn't win 2
can't
playoff
win.
games, he's not staying on course.
It's not a no one.
Or it doesn't depends.
No
Depends how it goes down.
no player is on a linear trajectory. Like that's
Right.
just like that's impossible to expect. Like I'm not sure what quarterbacks you're thinking about in this situation, but I can't think of anybody who just was like, all right, we're going to miss the playoffs, then we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then we win 1, then we win 2.
No,
then we
I'm
win
just
3,
saying.
then
I'm
we win
just
a
saying.
Super Bowl.
But Nick,
Like
I'm
that.
not saying it's a failure if he doesn't do that. I'm saying
That's
is
the
the
next
next step.
Okay, yeah.
The problem with that next step, though, is when you having, like Nick said, your strength of your team, the secondary is they out there playing with you at corner, Max, and me at safety, and Nick at corner, and Jay at the other corner. It's not you're not going to do anything. And then at the running back spot, he started the year with pretty good backs. Toward the middle of the year, they had dudes that would have been great 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like
all pro.
I think,
come on, man.
From 9 years ago.
Max, I'm gonna sell it back to you. Tell me if I'm right. This is what you're saying is that he's done everything that there is for him to do, except. And, like, maybe he's not going to do it this year, but the next time we reevaluate Lamar Jackson, or next time we bump him up a class, he's going to have to, like, get to a championship game, either conference or Super Bowl. So it's not saying, it's saying that he's way the hell ahead of schedule.
he's a
Guys, wait,
puppy.
again,
Right.
think of Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow
what
is
comes with that is
amazing.
expectations.
No, what I'm saying is Joe Burrow is amazing. He was good as a rookie, and look at him in his second year.
Nowhere
Lamar
near.
Jackson and
Nowhere
Joe
near.
Burrow.
Nowhere near.
Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow are the same age.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's like a couple of within
week or
born in the
two.
same year.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous
But what
how
Lamar's
good he
accomplished
is.
in his
right.
first 2 seasons is more than what Joe has accomplished.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I know.
You don't even think of them the same.
I'm making your point. Yeah, I think so.
He's a puppy, and I won't start putting that pressure on Lamar to take that giant next step until he signs that check, like I do everybody.
Yeah.
Because the money, when they pay you the money, that says something.
Well, they're going to pay
Dak
him
Prescott,
No
it
doubt.
says something. Now, 3 years ago, a year or two ago, didn't mean anything. The fact that they gave Dak all that money, he's in that bucket of the guys that have done it because the money says you can do it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.